So the $1 million trivia question tonight. Da-da-da-da. Who was Johnny Bench's backup catcher during the Big Red Machine era of the Reds in the 1970s? Well, it's a person that sounds like he had a job fixing toilets. Evidently, not a person who did that, but a very dedicated player and became one of the most consistent managers in minor leagues and in the American League for more than a decade. Of course, has to be the great Bill Plummer. Now, this American former pro baseball player and manager is the current bench coach for Reading Colt 45s. He played Major League Baseball as a catcher in '68 and then from '70 to '78, most notably as a member of the Reds dynasty that won 4 National League pennants and 2 World Series titles between '70 and '76. He also played for the Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. Plummer was born in Oakland and attended Anderson Union High School in Anderson, California. After 1 year at Shasta College, he was signed by the Cardinals on April 25, '65 as an amateur free agent. Plummer played 3 years in the Cardinals minor league system. While playing for Sparky Anderson with Modesto Reds in '67, Philly scout Eddie Balkman noted that Plummer was strong, can catch every day, has all the desire and hustle in the world, and recommended a Rule 5 draft on him if he was available. The Cubs saw the same thing and drafted Plummer on November 28, '67, again in the Rule 5 draft, which means he must protect the player for at least one season. Now, Plummer spent nearly all of '68 on the bench and catching in the bullpen in Chicago due to the rules on sending Rule 5 drafted players to the minor leagues. Plummer made his major league debut with the Cubs on April 19, '68, at the age of 21 in a 9-2 road loss to the Cardinals. Pinch hitting for Chuck Hartenstein, he struck out against Hal Gibson. He had only one more at bat that season and played in just 2 games. Now traded to the Reds for Ted Abernathy on January 9, '69, Plummer spent the next year at AAA Indianapolis. He was in the minors again in 1970, but was called up to the pennant-winning Reds in September. Long enough to play in 4 games with 9 plate appearances, including his first career hit. Now, while never a regular starter, he was Johnny Bench's backup catcher during the Big Red Machine years. He did play solid defense with a .983 fielding percentage, but was a lifetime .188 hitter. His most memorable game was in 1974 when he hit 2 big home runs in Philly off Hall of Famer Steve Carlton. Plummer's career as a backup catcher was profiled in an SI article in July '77. I've always wondered how Bill would do if he played 2 months straight, said Pete Rose. He's a physical fitness nut, and if hard work means anything, he would do all right. The article's writer said that Plummer is a private person. He hoards his time and spends it with his wife Robin and his $2 Gina and Tricia. He doesn't drink, he works out, he jogs and plays tennis. And during the winter, he labors on his father-in-law's Northern California cattle ranch. Now, after he retired as a player, Plummer stayed in the Mariners system after he moved there in '78 and managed the Wausau Timbers in '81 and the AAA Calgary Cannons from '68 through '88. He was the Mariners' third base coach starting in '89, and when third-year manager Jim Lefevre was fired after the '91 season, the franchise first winning record, Plummer was promoted for '92. Seattle unfortunately finished in last place in his only season as manager, despite Ken Griffey, with a 64-98 record, and Plummer was let go in October. The club had been sold in July, and it was succeeded in November by Lou Piniella for the '93 campaign. Now, Plummer spent '93 and '94 in the Colorado Rockies organization, starting the '93 season as the AZL Rockies pitching coach, and entered the season as the Major League bullpen coach in Denver. In '95, Plummer returned to managing with the Jacksonville Suns, the Detroit Tigers AA affiliate. In the spring of '96, the International Division of Major League Baseball sent Plummer and other coaches, including Fernando Arroyo, Jim Lefevre, and Greg Riddick, to serve as official advisors to the upstart Taiwan Major League. In '96, Plummer converted Tigers third baseman Phil Nevin into catcher in Jacksonville. The Tigers then fired Plummer from Jacksonville at the All-Star break, despite winning the Southern League's first half title. And Plummer finished the season managing Cincinnati's Billings Mustangs. Now, Plummer went on to manage Independent League Baseball with the Western Baseball League's Chico Heat from '97 to '99 and the Yuma Bulldogs from 2000 to 2001. In 2002, he joined the Arizona Diamondbacks minor league system, eventually working his way up to the AAA affiliate, the Tucson Sidewinders, who he managed in '07 and '08. Plummer managed the Tigres de Aragua for the 2001-02 season. Plummer served as the minor league catching coordinator for the Diamondbacks from '09 to 12. And he also managed the Naranjos de Omasolio of the Mexican Pacific League for parts of the 2011-12 and 2012-13 season, taking to the playoffs in 2011-2012. Plummer also managed the Leones de Caracas to a Venezuelan Winter League title in '87. He also managed Caracas for the '89 season. Now, 2013, he served as manager of the Diamondbacks single A affiliate Visalia Rawhide of Cal League in his 22nd season as a minor league coach or manager. Through the 2013 season, he had a career minor league managing record of 13-28, 12-19, and in 2014, Plummer reassumed the role of Arizona Diamondbacks catching coordinator. Plummer announced his retirement at the end of the 2017 season with a career managerial record of 1,554 and 1,448, and Plummer is a member of the Shasta County Sports Hall of Fame and the Sacramento Area Baseball Hall of Fame. Since 2018, Plummer's been a hitting coach, catching coach, and bench coach for the Summer Collegiate Reading Colt 45s. Now, summer managerial record, San Jose Missions, Wausau Timbers, Chattanooga Lookouts, Calgary Cannons, Seattle Mariners, Jacksonville Suns, Billing Mustangs, Chico Heat, Yuma Bullfrogs, Lancaster Jethawks, Yakima Bears, Tennessee Smokies, Tucson Sidewinders, and Visalia Rawhide. This was the summer managerial record. The Cal League, the Midwest League, the Southern League, the PCL, the American League, the Southern League again, the Pioneer League, the Western Baseball League twice, the California League, the Northwest League, the Southern League, the PCL again, and the California League, and winter record, Venezuelan Winter League for 2 seasons in Caracas and Araguayo, and Hermosillo in 2013. Now, Plummer's father, William Lawrence Plummer, pitched in the PCL from 21 to 27, and his uncle Red Baldwin was a catcher in the PCL from 15 to 31. The elder Plummer and Baldwin were teammates in 2024 and 25 with the Seattle Indians. Plummer's grandson, Connor Menez, made his MLB debut in 2019 with the Giants. Plummer, who resided in Northern California, earned his BA degree from Chico State University while managing the Chico Heat in the late 90s, decades after leaving Shasta College after 1 year and signing with the Cardinals in '65. Plummer's former player Edgar Martinez was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 2019 and specifically mentioned Plummer in his acceptance speech as having been an important coach during his minor league career. In October 2021, a documentary entitled Plum: A Baseball Life about Plummer's 53-year baseball career at that point was released. Now he's featured in the books Called Up Ball Players Remember Becoming Major Leaguers, The Tao of the Backup Catcher Playing Baseball for the Love of the Game, which came out in 2023, and that Called Up book in 2023, and of course Bo Duracas, big interesting book, 2001 A Baseball Odyssey, which came out in 2021, ironically. So just the rough stats of Plummer, they're quite interesting. Again, he only played 2 games in '68 and only 4 games in '70 with the World Series Reds. Now, best year that he had, and this is saying a lot, when he was from 72 to 78, he batted 186, 151, 225, 182, 248, 137, and 215. Of course, 76 was his best statistical year, where he played in 56 games, 38 hits, 4 home runs, 19 RBIs, and 14 bases on ball, 248 average. So again, career, 10 years in Major League Baseball, 1,000 plate appearances, 367 games, batted 188 with 14 home runs and 82 RBIs. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I saw him play, and he was that good. Now, postseason batting, again, did not play in 72, 75, and 76 in the World Series. So again, your typical backup catcher. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story of the great Bill Plummer, the backup to bench, but a 50-year plus veteran of the baseball wars. If you like what we're doing here with our Big Red Machine podcast, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share. Bye.